Hello, I'm Rennee Galvin. I am an author and illustrator of children's books, and today we are going to learn how to draw one of my characters, Teal. Teal's a little teal crayon that doesn't know if he fits in with the blue crayons or the green crayons. You can find my book in the link below, but for now, let's draw. So get your paper and your pencil, and we will get all started. So whenever we're drawing, we always look for the simple shapes. And by simple shapes, I mean the circles, the squares, the triangles, things you already know how to make. So if we look at Teal, he is a really long rectangle. So let's do that. And the only thing I ask is that you draw really lightly because we're gonna be doing some erasing. So we're gonna take and make the first line of the rectangle, and then we're gonna curve it. And it's almost like a macaroni noodle. And then we're gonna bring, and if you mess up, it's okay. Because that's what drawing is all about. It's about learning and changing. It's not about being perfect. So once you have your rectangle, the next thing we're gonna do is easy. We're gonna use our lines and we're gonna make his crayon wrapper, which is right here. One line down here and one line down here. Now the next thing we need to do to make him a crayon is we need to make his point. And if you look at his point, it's really just a triangle. So let's make a triangle. But instead of going to a point, it goes to kind of like a little flat line. So now we have the basic part of Teal crayon. Now we are going to make his eyes. If you look at Teal's eyes, they are kind of the letter C. So lots of times we use alphabets or numbers to also help us draw because we know how to draw those things. So let's use a letter C. And we're gonna first make our letter C here. And it kind of goes into our rectangle that we already made. So there's one letter C. And then we're gonna do another one, but it's gonna be backwards. So now we have two letter C's. And we're gonna go ahead and erase a little bit of our rectangle that we had before. And that will make his eyes. Now, the insides are easy. What shape are those? Circles, correct. Or ovals, either one. Now, our eyes say a lot about us. So if we want him to look surprised, we can give him little tiny eyeballs. If we want him to be mad, we could change the shape of his eyes to make him look mad. We're gonna just make a basic Teal. So we're gonna give him some circle eyes. But you can make yours however you want because this is your drawing. The next thing we have are his eyebrows. Well, they're just long triangles. We're gonna go a line down and we're gonna squish this triangle over here and we can color those in. The next thing we have is his mouth. And his mouth, if we turn it on its side, kind of looks like a letter D. It looks like the letter P. If we do it this way, it looks like a rainbow. These are all things we know how to draw. So you can pick any one of those. So I'm gonna go with the letter U with a line on top. And then we're gonna do a rainbow shape for his mouth. So what we're gonna do now that we have his mouth done and his eyes and all of his body, is we're gonna work on the lower half of his body. And if we look right here, it's his legs. And his legs are just triangles that have been stretched and pulled. And his feet are just ovals that have been squished a little bit because he's putting all his weight on his feet. So we are gonna do those two parts. We're gonna make two triangles that are long There's one. Another triangle that is long. And then we're gonna make his oval feet, which are kind of squished because he is standing on them. And then if you want to be fancy, you can put a little shadow underneath his feet. You don't have to do any of that. And the last thing that makes Teal is his little wrapper swirls. And those are kind of hard to see, but they are just the letter E over and over and over. So we are gonna do this and we're gonna go letter E, 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 all the way through. Now, our teal is complete. We have all of the pieces. You can color this or even outline it if you want. And you don't have to make it teal. You can make it whatever color you want. But there you go. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. When we are artists, what is the last thing that we do so that people know it's our artwork? We sign our names. And there you go. You now have a masterpiece. Thank you so much for drawing teal with me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to see your teal crayons. If you want to check out my book, it is on my website. It's renneegalvin.com, and you can read all about teal yourself. So thank you so much, and have a great day.